Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I want to show you a very cool puzzle where it's white to move and checkmate in 8. So it's quite tough, but if you can calculate deeply, you might be able to find the answer all on your own. So like I said, it's white to move here. The black pawns are going down the board for context. White's of course going up the board. And I recommend pausing here and see if you want to solve this puzzle on your own. While you're thinking about that, let me quickly encourage you to subscribe if you have not yet already. Half of the income that I earn on this channel goes directly to charity, so if you like chess, you like helping people, this is the channel for you. Okay, so let's make sense of this puzzle here. So you might notice the bishop here, the thing I've been highlighting the whole time, is really wanting to attack this king. But the problem is our king, the white king on e4, is in the way. It's obstructing my checkmate. If I could just get this king away, that would be checkmate, because all the other squares are covered. So that's the main point. Okay, the question is, how do I get this king out? Well, this pawn is going down the board. This pawn's going down the board. This pawn wants to promote. This rook is holding f5. And you might wonder, maybe I can try to run one of these two directions and get out. Well, if you calculated that idea, that's the right idea. So which of these two is right? That's kind of the key question. Which is the correct path, which is the incorrect path? If you go to d5, for example, this is actually a losing move for white. Incredibly, right? Because they can promote to a queen, should be fine. And what do? You can take here, but the key is you can't get out of the way because this square, this square, this square, covered by the queen, and this one is covered by the knight. So you're actually never going to get out. And if you go for one of these moves to try to get out, it doesn't quite work because this square is the main threat. But surprisingly, you can actually get away with this by playing bishop a5 because now you're attacking this bishop with your queen. So the point of that variation is to show you can't get away with king d5. It's pretty cool. I like that idea. Promote, and you want to make a run for it. Doesn't quite work because this gets met with that. Cool. And of course, the position will be in the description if you would like to mess with it more to see that variation. Okay, so what about this way? Can I go this way? Well, yes, you can. So now, right now, you want to get off of the diagonal. Well, can you go here? No. Bishop is there. Can you go here? Sure, you can, but what's that going to do? Can you go here? No. Bishop is still on there. What about here? Well, yeah, g4, you can get there. So if the rook were to check you, for example, that would be a terrible move. Right? I just move out of the way, and that's check. So instead of the rook checking you, the best defense would be rook h4. Right? Rook here is holding g4. So you're really not threatening anything, right, as white. Okay, so you say, okay, do I go back? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Instead, what if you take one step deeper on g2 with the idea of getting to f1 and giving mate along this long diagonal? Well, here's a cool move that black has in response to that. They can play d takes e, and now these two pawns are holding these two critical squares. So really, this king is completely boxed in, like this. And they have to go back out this way to try to checkmate on a8. Okay, king f3, saying I'm going to try to make a run for it, or if you let me, I'm going to take this pawn and mate you on the long diagonal. Okay, well, you're threatening to take this pawn right now. And if they promote to a queen, that will not save the day. There's only one way to protect this pawn, and the only way is to promote to a knight. Of course, if you follow the channel, you know how much I love that. Okay, so I'm threatening to take this, you counter as black to guard the pawn. Now I go up the board. Fine. Now my goal is to get out this way. Maybe I can go there again. Well, as black, you recognize this plan and you say, okay, I have to prevent white from getting here to f5. I'll play rook h5. Cutting this off. This is cut off, right? All these squares are cut off. And if they go back, you'll just go back. They don't want to draw. White's trying to win. Okay, what if they go, white goes up the board again to d5. What is the threat now? Well, can you go here? No. The knight's currently covering. Can you go here? Nope. Queen's covering. What am I actually threatening? Well, this pawn is currently under attack. And there's only one sensible way to defend this pawn, which is queen b4, saying, hey, you can't take this pawn and give me mate. And now, again, just a super cool idea for white. White goes king to c6. Look at the journey this king has taken. And now what's the threat? Well, the threat is to go here and go to c7. And can you stop it? Well, the answer is no. You can stop, well, I guess I should say you can stop c7, but then you'll give up b5. So for example, if the queen goes to e7 to guard c7, I go b5, and that is going to be mate. Of course, the queen has to block, but this is still mate because that's supported by the knight. Okay, well, the computer variation is rook h6 check. The king goes to c7 with check. Sorry, c7, not d7. And then block, which is check, take with mate. And that is it. It is a checkmate in 8. Super cool checkmate in 8. Did you see it? I'm sure you saw the theme, right? Trying to get this bishop off of this main diagonal. But did you see the actual move? A whole sequence. Pretty cool. If you liked it, let me know. Tell me what you think about it. I love these kinds of puzzles. They're so fun and just fancy to see the construction of them. But that is it for now. If you liked it, please let me know. And be sure to like and subscribe. That stuff helps out so much. Until next time, thanks so much. Bye.